Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Let's set for today's video. It's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I try to test my palate, and there is no better way than not knowing what the heck it is I'm drinking. This beer is courtesy of Nerdsense, probably Sean specifically. So make sure you check out Nerdsense. I will link to them in the description box below. They were nice enough to send off actually two mystery beers. One that I'm going to do, I have to actually talk to them still, the FLX guys, because they sent the same one to both of us. And then this one was just for me, as per it only has my name on it. So again, make sure you check out Nerdsense. Make sure you check out FLX Beer Reviews. Both great channels. Both have two people who are the primary people who do the reviews. And one of those two people on each channel is named Mike. I mean, I could go on. Whoa. Haha, I wasn't even going to talk about it. Maybe I should. But first, let me say this. Not only is a beer courtesy of them, but so is the glassware. This is a review, a mystery beer / video / review, courtesy of Nerdsense in two ways. Also, I feel like I'm doing a really good job. I don't think I've tripped over too many words or anything, so I probably shot my wad with the intro that was pretty tight, and now I'll do a horrible job with the actual mystery beer. So I was going to talk a little bit about one of the mystery beers they sent, was Miller High Life, I think it was, right? And I really liked it, and Sean still cackles about that to this day. So I thought maybe it was going to be another beer like that, like a I gotcha kind of a thing. You say you don't like, crispy beers or whatever, but then you pour this guy, and it's pretty darn dark. I mean, it definitely looks like it's going to be some big stout. There's a little bit of red and brown at the very bottom where it's super thin, but like the glass is super thin. But the beer is very dark brown into a black color. I would say mocha, maybe a little bit dark mocha head. Not that there's a lot of it right now. Lacing sticks around a little bit, but there's some legs. And that's what I was looking for to try to start gauging the ABV. Yeah, the lacing's throwing me off because usually in a beer like this, I've noticed it'll go down, the lacing will. Maybe like in a nice big Belgian style ale, the lacing might stick around more. But this one, the lacing's sticking around, but there's still nice legs. So I'm going to say, based on the look, it is a higher ABV beer. Let's get into the aroma. There's some of that like mulch woodiness, not barrel-aged woodiness. So like this earthy wood. A nice, like chocolate caramel. Some vanilla. I keep wanting to say a little bit of cinnamon too, but I think it's just part of that like earthy barkiness. Could be an I gotcha beer. Maybe it does have vanilla, and being the vanilla police, he's trying to see if I'll pick up on it or not. I say he, because I think Sean probably is the one who picked this and sent it specifically. And Sean is a trickster, like Loki. Let's get into taste. Cheers. What a stupid thing to say. Cheers. Thanks again, Nerdsense, and make sure you guys check them out. Huh. Okay, so this has a lot going on. There is like this vanilla into milky thing. It does have this chocolate thing, but one of the reasons I was like, usually when I get that like earthy thing, I talk about, I hate to say mulch, but I think it's such a specific thing. But it's like that wet wood, you're in the forest and it rained. Kind of like that, which is kind of mulchy. Usually I just get in the aroma, but I don't get anything like that in the taste, where this does have a little bit, again, I don't think it's quite barrel aged, but a little bit of this like, I don't want to say wood, I want to say woodsy. I don't know, it took me, it was not something I thought I was going to experience in the taste, so it kind of took me aback. I'm also kicking myself because I should take on the refrigerator a little longer. like the aroma, it's not quite cinnamon. But there's a spice there. So you get that chocolate, and because of this vanilla milky thing, I'm having a hard time telling if it's an addition of chocolate nibs or whatever, or if they could get it just from the like chocolate malt, the malts. But yeah, it does have this like vanilla-y, milky thing, but there's like this little spice element to it as well. A little bit of heat. Might be the alcohol. I might drink all 16 ounces before I weigh in on what I think it is. When I really get my nose in there, I can smell some alcohol. It's the kind of thing I'm fighting with right now, where I think the ABV is. Because it's got some viscosity, and again, I get a little bit of that heat, but I'm having a hard time telling what's giving me that heat. I'm going to say it's right around 10%, giving the legs, the heat, but it's not like boozy. But there's a lingering thing there. I think it's, okay, so I'm going to say it's a stout, around 10%. But it... 9% stout. I can't commit to chocolate, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's something given this like vanilla milky thing. Could have a spice to it, but it's not a. It definitely wasn't added with a heavy hand. It could just be, you know, the base ingredients of the beer. Could be heck. It could even be like a little bit of the hops, you know, fighting through all the maltiness of it. What I think it is an adjuncted stout. I think this is just a straight stout. And that woodsy thing, I think it's malts. I don't think this was barrel aged or like had like broken stave pieces like put into the beer. I think that was just from the malts. There's a lot going on though, man. I didn't have room in my beer fridge at 55 degrees, so I had this in a regular refrigerator. And I took it out maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes before the review. And you never know, Mr. Beers, because you don't know what's in there, what the temperature you want it at. And you don't want to know because it gives you a hint, right? But I do, if I could go back in time at this point without knowing what the beer is, I would have taken it out for like 45 minutes to an hour actually to really let it come up in temperature so I could taste a little bit more easily what's in here. All right, I said my piece. There's a lot going on in here. Thanks again, Nerdsense. Appreciate it. All right. Well, well, right off the bat, I'm going to be mad at myself. So it is bourbon barrel aged. Imperial Chocolate Stout. And it's from Greater Good, Massachusetts, USA. 10%. Should have stuck to my guns. Bourbon barrel aged Imperial Chocolate Stout. Unfiltered. Some sediment is normal. Let's just say St. Petersburg Baltic label. Oh, here we go. 12-month bourbon barrel aged Havana is a limited batch of our smooth all-season stout dialed to 10% and generously brewed with Ecuadorian cocoa. Sorry, they spelled it cocoa. Inspired by a Western gift to the Tsar, America's first all-imperial brewing company. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I feel pretty good. I don't feel all the way good. Certainly don't feel great, but I feel pretty good. I should have stuck to my guns with ABV of 10. Went down to 9. It is what it is. Talked about chocolate a lot. Said I wouldn't be surprised if there was chocolate, but I wasn't confident enough. Like, it wasn't roast enough where, like, I thought maybe is there coffee or not. But chocolate, so fair enough. So I feel pretty good about that. I feel good about that one. The vanilla thing must have been just the barrel, because it doesn't say anything about lactose, it doesn't say anything about vanilla. So that vanilla milky thing combination, I'm going to assume, of the bourbon barrel aging with the vanillin, and the maybe like some oats are in this beer or something to give it some body, that kind of give it that mouthfeel. Kind of like a vegan milkshake IPA that has like a lot of oats in it, really gives that mouthfeel. Or even just any New England style IPA that has a lot of oats in it. But anyway, talked a lot about how I didn't think it was barrel aged, but it got a woodsy kind of a thing. I mean, I got more caramel in the aroma than the taste. I'm trying to think. I didn't get any coconut. I'm trying to think of things that like bourbon barrel aging kick out. I certainly didn't get. How they said 12 months, right? I didn't get oak specifically. I didn't get coconut. I did get vanilla. Didn't get bourbon specifically. Did get some. If this was like rye whiskey barrel aged, it would make more sense because I got a little bit of that spiciness. I guess that could be from the bourbon. Yeah, I can't say I get a lot of what I think bourbon barrel aging tastes like. But there's some of that wood thing. Fair enough. Whatever. Anyway, how do you think I did? It's been a while since I've done a mystery beer. Kind of like when people give a letter grade. So if you're so inclined, comment below what letter grade do you think I got. I'm going to say a B. If I had stuck with the 10%, I would have said a B+. But I'm going to say a B. B-. What do you think? Comment section below. Make sure you check out Nerdsense. I will link to them in the description box below. And check out FLX Beer Reviews, because we're going to be doing a joint beer review soon, and we'll see how we do on that one. Have you had this beer before? Have you had a nice beer lately you want to tell me about? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.